I would not have sent that out. We speed tie. You're really risking the whole game on a speed tie. You're literally donating me this Pokemon. If you call this wrong. Alright. First game. We got Tauros, Venusaur, Gyarados, Rhydon, Raichu, and Starmie going up against a couple Eevees. We got Eevee, Vaporeon, Nidoking, Zapdos, Alakazam, and Rapidash. What a cool team. He's definitely expecting me to potentially with Rhydon, so really high chance of leading Eevee or Vaporeon here, and I think I might be able to counter those things by leading like Venusaur. Venusaur's really good against most of those things. We get pinned by the Alakazam. And if I were to lead Gyarados, Gyarados isn't that good versus Zapdos lead, and Zapdos is a very common lead. I think I might actually just lead Rhydon anyways, and if I have to switch into Venusaur, I switch into Venusaur. How's that sound? Tauros should get Mega Horn. Trove's a hit from Zam and punishes, but I really wish I could punish with Mega Horn. Alright, so this is going to be Vaporeon. So he led the correct lead, which is Vaporeon against my Rhydon. Complete, like, it's totally fine. Like I said, we already have a backup strategy for this whole type of situation here. He's going to just go for a Scald or something. Make sure he doesn't have rocks. So that's actually like really, really good. He has no Stealth Rocks user. So we could switch into Starmie, or we could switch into Venusaur. I actually think it's probably a better idea to switch into Starmie, because I'd rather Venusaur not be burned by like a Scald. And like if he subbed here, it'd be a lot hard for Venusaur to break it, because our Venusaur set's very niche. So it doesn't need Mega Horn to break Alakazam, but it would need Mega Horn to break something like a Mewtwo. So let's see if he actually gets the burn here and see if I did the right choice switching to Starmie. Looks like I did get the right choice in switching to Starmie. I love seeing that. So let's see. What do we actually want to Thunderbolt here? Because there's a high chance he goes into the Gyarados. Does he get Mega Horn in other games? I'm pretty sure Tauros gets Mega Horn in other games. Yeah, we're just going to go for just a Thunderbolt. I kind of want to Thunder Wave it, but I'll Thunderbolt for now. And if he switches to Nidoking, I'll just Psychic next turn or something like that. It's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. He's withdrawing, obviously. Obviously, he's switching. Going into Zapdos. Totally fine. I have no problem with this. We're going to switch back out into our Rhydon. And if he pops a U-turn, we'll do this exact same thing again. And, the good thing we can get out of this is we've revealed the fact that he uses U-turn on Zapdos, which isn't, like, super common anymore. It's actually not really all that common. I could also switch into Raichu, but I don't want to switch Raichu in on a U-turn, because Raichu eating a U-turn, super effective, even though, like, Zapdos is a predominantly special attacker. It's a whole lot of damage I don't need to be taken. So let's see. Yeah, Kang is one of my favorite anti-Mewtwo Pokemon. I like it. I like using Kang as an anti-Mewtwo Pokemon as well. I love it. Alright, so Caleb says, I know Facade negates the power attack from Burn and turn it the turn you use it, but would it negate the lowered speed? No, it doesn't. It doesn't negate the lowered speed. It only negates the lowered burn. So, Pickle, how's it going? How's it going, Pickle? Alright, so let's see if he goes for the U-turn. U-turn is the common play here. It's either U-turn or just double switch out into Vaporeon. He's just going to go for the double switch. Again, so we revealed he has no U-turn. And we could totally switch into Venusaur too. If we really wanted to, we could totally switch into Venusaur to block the Scald. I don't really think that I have to. I'm just going to hard switch out into Starmie and be absolutely fine. Once we get this Vaporeon to about 50-60%, we're going to be absolutely fine. And remember, his Zapdos is also taking like chip damage too, so it's completely fine. I have no problem switching here. Grinding for that Brave Alolan Executor. Yo, good luck. Good luck. And so we're taking a lot of chip damage. We're really taking a lot of chip damage, but it's completely fine. Alolan Raichu's on my team too. Yeah, we're definitely using Alolan Raichu today. So I think actually this time I'm going to go for a Psychic instead of a Thunderbolt. He might just stay in. Totally fine. Like I said, we're just trying to do that big chip damage. That big chip damage. Starmie uses Psychic. He's going to do a lot of damage. Let me get a special D-drop. Never lucky. Never lucky, chat. And we're just going to send out Raichu here. I think I'm just going to send out Raichu. I think I'm actually going to use Calm Mind. Ooh, do we live? No, we get KO'd. We take... No, I'm alive. I'm at 1. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes lucky. No, I'm saying. I'm actually going to go for a Thunder Wave here. He should switch to Zapdos. He should switch to Zapdos. Let's see if he switches to Zapdos. Nidoking! He switched to Nidoking! What? What if I just use Psychic? What? Oh, I call BS! The BS Brigade! I'm calling you! I'm phone ET phone home! What? Oh, that's some BS. Little bit of BS. Just a little bit. Why I could just use Psychic. Oh man, never lucky. Never lucky me. What a good play from our opponent. Our opponent coming in hot with those outplays. Holy moly. How am I actually supposed to deal with someone so good that they just switched to the Nidoking in front of my Psychic type? He switched to Nidoking out of Starmie out. Like, oof. I think he did it to block the Thunderbolt. Let's be real. He did it to block the Thunderbolt. I'm just going to go for a Waterfall. He's going to switch to Vaporeon. Vaporeon should get KO'd by a Waterfall Crunch. And once we get the Vaporeon's like the biggest problem in this guy's team. So once we get the, ooh, he switches Zapdos. Ooh, Chief. I don't know, man. I don't know about that one. All right. I don't know about the Zapdos switching here. Because, like, I'm about to just stay in. Like, I'm Mega Gyarados. I'm extra thick. You might just be gone, by the way. BT dubs. You're almost gone. Think he's going to roost? What do you guys think? Think he's going to roost? He also like double switch. He could also go for a Thunderbolt, but if I get the Rhydon switch in, I win the game. Yeah, I'm fine switching back into Rhydon. I'll play Standard. I'm absolutely fine playing Standard here. I have no problem. Like, I'm behind, and I'm still fine playing Standard here because I'm the one with the Mega Gyarados, right? He does not have... He actually stayed in. Is he going for, roost? Are you actually roosting in my face? Roost in my face! Wow, this guy is so serious. He's so serious about his outplays. But it's okay. I'm gonna set rocks. This guy's a switch king over here. Yeah, do I want to set rocks? Do I just take this time to go for an EQ or a rock slide? I'm actually gonna pop a stealth rock. U-turn. I'll take that. So he does have U-turn. It's really surprised he didn't use U-turn against my Starmie then. Really, really surprised because like I wouldn't have KO'd anything. He's gonna come in with a Vaporeon. We're gonna get free rocks up, and then we're probably just gonna switch to Venusaur, and then we'll be absolutely fine. Because like I said, we just gotta get a little bit more damage on this Vaporeon, and now his Zapdos can't switch in as freely. Now his Rapidash can't switch in as freely. I would EQ, but I'm a noob. I mean, EQ would have worked here. EQ would have worked right here. I would have been EQ in a Jolteon. Or sorry, not Jolteon, a Vaporeon. So now he's going to use Scald again. Do we actually want to switch in this and get the proc? Whew, that'd be so sick if we got the proc. I'm going to do it. Give me that burn! Give me that burn, baby burn! Disco Inferno! I got Facade! I got it. You know I got it. Tauros. Yawn! Okay, well at least he doesn't have like rocks or anything up on us. So, like, we're absolutely fine. I'm about to just kill it. You think he would protect? Let's just switch to Venusaur. He would not be Scalding this turn, because, like, it would have a chance to burn me. So he's probably setting up, like, an Acid Armor. Maybe he's using Yawn again, but, like, he doesn't have rocks, so it's like there's no point in spamming Yawn. He's withdrawing. Is he going into Rapidash? Nidoking. That's fine. He's going to be able to get Stealth Rock set up on me if he wants it. If he so, in fact, chooses to do so. And the thing is, he's switching a lot, so, like, that Venus, he's going to take a lot more damage. I'm just going to go for Sleep Powder. If he has Taunt, he has Taunt. Stealth Rock, absolutely fine. Like, I've switched freely enough, but this guy is actually playing very, very well. Let's be realistic. He's playing absolutely amazing. But, note if you look at my team, none of my Pokemon have Stealth Rock's weaknesses after I Mega Evolve into Gyarados. So, like, Tauros doesn't have weakness. Venus doesn't have weakness. Like, we're in a really, really good spot. He has a lot more Stealth Rock's weakness than I do. Like, look at my team. Like, I do not take Stealth Rock's damage on a lot of these Pokemon. Gyarados is already Mega. It's lost its flying type, so it's really, really safe. Versus him, he has, like, Zapdos and Rapidash. But he is outplaying me for the most part so far. I think in this turn, I'm actually going to set a sub this turn. Actually, let me see. I'll just set the Leech Seed first. It's fine. Nidoking's fast asleep. We take those. Love the Tauros name. It's nicknamed by Matt Cash. Alright. Laptop panicked right having the Tauros switch. He went for a Yawn, and I switched out. So I don't want Tauros to be asleep, because it's like my big sweeper. So let's just set up a sub. We'll take that free damage. He might switch this turn, but remember, if he switches in, like, Alakazam or something, like, we're not, like, absolutely fine, but we're taking a sub here just to be safe. And we got a free tick that should actually put him within range for an Earthquake from Tauros, and we actually outspeed Nidoking. So Nidoking is effectively KO'd whenever I decide to KO it. Vaporeon is taking a lot of rocks damage. Eevee probably, I think Eevee gets one-shotted from a double edge, if I'm not mistaken. Diggity Dogs, how's it going, Illogical Weavile? Just call me Bowden. How's it going? How's it going, everybody? So here, I'm just going to put up my sub. I'm going to reapply the Sleep Powder. That's the main plan I'm going for here. Give me that juicy Leech Seed. Give me that. Give me that there. Give me, give me. Alright, and I think he might switch relatively soon. I really think he's going to switch. I mean, I'm not trying to break the Sleep Clause. I'm just trying to reapply the Sleep Powder if you wake up. If you wake up. If you choose to wake up. What's he going to do? EQ? Nidoking, wake up. Ice Punch. I mean, Earthquake does the same amount of damage. I don't know why you wouldn't just Earthquake. You're showing Ice Punch for no reason. Like, I know you got Earthquake. Alright, so like, oh, I missed the Sleep Powder, never lucky. The way this works is, though, like, you know, Ice Punch, 75 base super effect goes up to 150, versus Earthquake is a 100 neutral damage stab. So 100 plus the stab, same type attack bonus, 50%, you know, you might as well just be using Earthquake. Like, in this situation, you could Ice Punch, right? So if you Earthquake last turn, you know, you show Ice Punch this turn to get that freeze, which you didn't get, and, it's alright. I just don't know why he would show the Ice Punch there, because, like, I wasn't going to switch, I was behind a sub, and Earthquake would do the exact same amount of damage. The exact same amount of damage, do the same amount. Both 150 base. And, like, he could have saved the fact that he had Ice Punch until, like, later on in the game. Like, maybe, you know, he would be Ice Punching... You don't want to Ice Punch any of these things. But, like, the potential to get that 10% freeze that I didn't think he would have would be really, really value. Just go for another sub. Another one. Yeah, we'll stay in here all day. I don't have Mega Drain. And I don't want to... I mean, he should know that I don't have Mega Drain. But right now, he doesn't know if I have Mega Drain or sub. Sorry, Mega Drain or Sludge Bomb. My bad. And there's no reason to Sludge Bomb a Nidoking unless I absolutely had to. Yo, it's your boy Weavile coming in humongous. 2 big bits. First bits of the stream. Love seeing it. Thank you so much. Alright, and we're just going to try and replay that Sleep Powder for Ava. Going to grind this guy out. He's going to wake up. Ice Punch. Maybe he doesn't have Earthquake. That's a 1-turn sleep. That's a never lucky sleep right there. Like, he's grinding out my health. He's not supposed to grind out my health. Sleep Powder. Alright. Should we switch? Let's actually think about that. Think about that. Because, like, popping subs really value, but only if you, like, have, like, a reason for it. I'm training a team in X and Y. Yo, good luck. What are you going to use it? Like, what are you, like, playing X and Y for? Yeah, I'll put the sub up. It's alright. Why on earth would you have a Nidoking without EQ? Well, maybe he's just doing it to, like... Maybe, so, like, I have an Aerodactyl that doesn't use Earthquake, but that's a really common move on Aerodactyl. You know, it's kind of like that, you know. Why not is the pretty much best way to look at it. We're going to go for a Leech Seed here, even though I don't think Leech Seed's necessarily a great play. Sludge Bomb wouldn't be getting me that much either. Hope, if you Calm Minds, this is the way to beat that. And then we'll switch to Gyarados. I don't know if he has Dazzling Gleam. Does Gyarados just come in and KO things? That's the plan. Encore! He has Encore Alakazam! Huh. Do you guys think he has, do you think he has... Let's see. That's really, really cool. I like seeing that. Do you guys think he has Calm Mind? I don't want to switch. Like, I really don't want to. But I also don't want him to get so set up that it becomes a problem. Yeah, he would Calm Mind here. You're right. He'll force my switch. He forced my switch. It sucks that I'm switching. I'm losing my sub. But it's alright. Larvitar, Squirtle, Froakie, Riolu, Pansage, and one more. Can't decide. I don't know. Calm Mind. There's the Calm Mind. Perfect. I can eat a Dazzling Gleam. Timid Encore is Savage. No, I agree. It's really good. He must not have a Recover. Just uses an Encore instead to catch them on a setup move of like Stealth Rocks or something. No, I could see that. I've actually used sets like that before. I kind of want to sub, but he has Encore. So I can't. I cannot. So let's just see what he goes for here. He's probably just switching. Yeah. He's going to fodder the Nidoking and then send out something to check me. Probably like Zapdos. So he's going to fodder Nidoking. Send out Zapdos. I wonder if he's actually going to U-turn. Or Roost. Last time he roosted in front of my face. Let's see how much damage he actually takes. I think he... Isn't it full? It's kind of hard to say, though. It's kind of hard to say. Maybe Encore, Calm Mind, Recover Psychic? No, he has to have Shadow Ball. So, like, he cut Recover on that set. You know what? I'm actually just going to hit him in the face. Yeah, I'll just hit him. You gonna roost? You gonna roost, champ? Or you gonna U-turn? I'm gonna crunch you right in the face. And I'm crunching over Waterfall because there's a high chance he goes into the Vaporeon. Best nature for Tauros is Jolly. It has good speed, bad special attack. Yeah, so best nature's Jolly Tauros is a 105. Actually, sorry, 110. He roosts, yo, we take these. We punish those. But yeah, Tauros is 110 base speed, really, really fast. So it's super good, super good. Yeah, U-turn wouldn't do that much damage here. I'm driving the bus here. I do more damage than you roost. You're gonna have to Thunderbolt me if you want to get something done. There's your Thunderbolt, but it ain't doing shit. You ain't doing anything here. Look, extra thick. I mean, that's a lot of damage, but yeah, we take those. Zapdos was a huge pain in my ass anyways. So now Zapdos is gone, we're gonna be really fine. What is Greninja's best nature? Probably Timid. Timid's probably the best. But let's see. What do you think he's going to do? You're extra thick. I know, right? Just eat. We live in a world where Gyarados just eats Thunderbolts from Zapdos all willy-nilly. Is that his Eevee? Alright, I'm gonna go for a Waterfall. Actually, do I want to go for a Thunder Wave first? Let's go for a Thunder Wave. And then, like, we can get it off anyways. Like, I know that we'll get the Thunder Wave off, and it's, I think, a little bit more value, because it makes, like, Rhydon can fight this thing. And I'm sure he'll be able to take me out with some sort of move here. Or we just get the Para. That's the Para! Oh! We take those all the way to the bank. And the reason why I've started paralyzing Eevees is because I used Eevee a lot last week. And I hate it when people paralyze my Eevee. I hate it. Because it shouldn't even work, you know? Who's Gyarados? How do you beat Zam? Zam can't one-shot a lot of my Pokemon. Sappy Seed. I mean, Zam could finish off my Gyarados. If Gyarados was at full, it'd be different. But if Gyarados is like 40 HP, it really doesn't matter. But we definitely still have ways to get rid of that Alakazam. Like, Raichu can probably do it. Rhydon ain't bad. Tauros ain't no slouch. Do I set up a sub with this? Raichu's also pretty decent. Let me think. I wonder how much damage Tauros actually takes from, like, a Psychic from Alakazam if I got, like, one-shotted. I think I actually got one-shotted by Megazam. I'll just send out the Tauros. Tauros is okay. I feel like it would make more sense if Gyarados learned Glare. I mean, Glare's a lot worse than... yeah, Glare's a lot worse, so we don't play that. I think I'm just gonna go for a Facade. I don't want to double edge it, because like if he switches in anything, we just switch over and double edge that thing next turn. Let me think though. Love seeing the Alolan Raichu in the team. Alolan Raichu is a really good Pokemon. It's gonna be kind of hard to use it though. Let me think about exactly how I want to do this, because I think I'm gonna Facade, and I think he's gonna then send out the Zam, and then I'm gonna switch to my Raichu to block a Psychic, and then I'll switch back into Tauros, and then I'll win. But if he switches out here and goes into Vaporeon, and I'm fine. Rapidash, fine. Alright, Double Edge and not Thrash. Thrash is like, you know, like Thrash is like really bad, right? They're both the same power. So like, why wouldn't you just use one that you only have to use once, right? You might as well just use the Double Edge. Double Edge is like way better than Thrash. Like, holy moly. Thrash is like, I wish Outrage lasted one turn. Imagine if Outrage could only last one turn. Yeah. Actually, it is a better idea to use Double Edge this turn, since I plan on doing the thing that I just said. It's not like I can miss. It's not about like health at this point. Because it hurts me? Tauros is like a glass cannon. It's not about being like extra thick as Tauros. It's just about being able to secure the kills. And so like if I use Double Edge and I KO something and then I send out like a Rhydon, if I was stuck in Thrash, I'd get set up on. But if I use Double Edge, I can switch over and use Earthquake. I can switch over and switch out. So I might as well just go for this. I wonder if he's going to switch. Nope, no switch. We take those. And so he's going to be sending out Alakazam here, most likely. Alakazam is most likely going to be going for a Psychic. And on that Psychic, we're going to switch to Raichu. Raichu's going to block the Psychic. And then, you know, we just win the game because he only has 3 Pokemon. So we take those. That's our win condition. Tauros is like mid-extra thick. Yeah, but it's not extra thick versus an Alakazam, you know. Tauros isn't like... Once Tauros gets like this health, if Tauros takes like 2 ticks of Stealth Rocks, it's not thick. So that's kind of how this goes. Once Tauros takes like this amount of health, it's not very thick. So that's pretty much it. You just gotta wait like a minute, and we'll get the W. This guy's a really cool team though. He actually never used the Rapidash, but Vaporeon was the huge thorn in my side for the whole time. We got a pretty value para on Eevee. He played his Zapdos really well. He went for like sick reads this whole game. And Mega Alakazam's definitely a problem once we lost the Gyarados, but I pretty much had to pull the trigger and check his Zapdos because the Zapdos was just going to set up on us. And like, we can't really play the game with Tauros unless the Zapdos is gone because Zapdos is like really, really thick. So yeah, it's fine now. We'll just switch to Raichu here. If he Shadow Balls us, he's a legend. An absolute legend. But I really think he's just using Psychic. Or Calm Mind. Or Calm Mind. It could be either or. Let's see if he's so good. Psychic blocked. Blocked, boys. Look how much damage this actually does to me. Whew. That's a lot of damage. That is an absurd amount of damage. And now we just sit back and wait. And we got it. I'll give this guy a game 2, though. I'll definitely give him a game 2. And now that we know that he's on top of it, if he wants his game 2, we can have it. And so since we're just chilling here, guys, I would say, how's your day going? What are you guys up to today? Do you guys like this stream time? Is this a good stream time for you guys? I know people that are going to be watching this on YouTube eventually always get the same upload time, and I'll ask them the same question since they're going to be watching it. Like, is the time that I upload my videos good for you guys? I mean, you guys that are watching also watch the YouTube stuff too, so, you know, let me know. Let me know what you guys think. Great stream time. Perfect. Flawless stream time. I'm glad you like it. If I'm slow at work, this is perfect. All right, there you go. You would think it's a bad stream time. Those of you that are wondering, it's currently 12:39 for me right now, p.m. If you could even start like 3 hours earlier. I wish I could start 3 hours earlier, but like, it's rough. It's rough to start 3 hours earlier. It's actually kind of rough. Because that's like 7, 8 in the morning. It's a little bit hard to like be active and like have everything set up. It takes like an hour to set up like everything for the stream every day. Going into game 2. Game numero dos. Numero dos. Let's see. We had to timer stall him. We had to timer stall that first one. Like, he had us pinned with that Alakazam. That Encore Alakazam, so good. If you guys remember, the very first team building video I made for Let's Go showed off that exact Alakazam set. It's good. It's real good. But, like, I'm still going to win. Alright. Usually 7 to 8 p.m. CST is perfect for me. I'm usually home from work, finish up with dinner. Alright, alright. I'm just going to go for EQ. If he switches into Zapdos, I don't really care. He's probably just going to go for Stealth Rocks. So we're going to EQ, get a ton of damage. And if he doesn't set Stealth Rocks and goes right into Zapdos, that's fine. Like, I'm still fine with that. So let's see what you're working with here. Let's see it. Tauros. So strong. Strongest Pokemon. Like, if we're thinking of Pokemon that just work off strength alone, look at this. Look how strong. Look at this. Look at this. Humongous. It's so big. So big. He's gonna go Stealth Rocks, right? Yeah. I like seeing that. So let's see. Earthquake 150 base power. Sorry, 100 base power, super effective. That's 200 base power, did that much. Which means I think Facade will actually KO from here. Facade's 70, like 100. It's half as strong. No, we have to double edge. Damn. Tauros seems slightly less intimidating in these games. I mean, it doesn't have Intimidate. I get the Kappa. I feel you, my guy. Let's see if he actually switches his Zapdos here. He's been really on point with his switching this whole set. So let's see if he switches the Zapdos or if he decides to eat it. We're switching up and using Double Edge is really good against pinning like the Vaporeon switching in, really good at pinning the Eevee. If you wanted to come in with the Zapdos. All three of these things take huge damage from the Double Edge, and then we outspeed all of those Pokemon again because we're using 110 base speed Pokemon. So the correct play here, I think, is to just fodder your Nidoking at this point. I miss Tauros in the Red Blue Yellow days. I know, dude, put that body slam, so good. Tauros was like OP, baby. But Tauros is just as good. Tauros is just as good here. If you actually look at my YouTube channel, I have a lot of like really cool meme teams with Tauros on my YouTube channel. Just type like THATSAplusONE Tauros or search Tauros in like the search area on my YouTube channel. I have a lot of content on there. So yeah, just going for a Double Edge. I'm gonna take a little bit of chip damage, just a little bit. I take 33% recoil, but we were talking last game about like why I have Double Edge over Thrash. Thrash would be so bad here. Like, he could just send out something to punish me. He could send out the Alakazam and just Psychic me. He probably still will. I think Mega Alakazam Psychic one-shots. From here, I don't really know. We're actually, to the Calcs! I'm gonna Calc it. What's the nature? We're using Jolly. Mega Alakazam. Versus Tauros. Because I've already taken a little bit of chip. We got time to calc it. I think we live. Let's see if he's modest if I live. Ooh, if he's modest, he might be able to get me. I don't think he's modest. Let's go! How's it going? That's in chat. Yo, it's going the best. Yeah, it says he does. Let's see. Psychic. Let's see. Oh, we living, boys. Oh, extra thick Tauros. That's what I'm talking about. It said it did about 80%. And that's enough damage. That's enough damage for me. That's totally enough damage. Would Toxic Vial option over Facade? No. You want the Facade. Like, you want it. I need it. And I think we're just going to send out, fuck, man. I think I'm going to send this guy out. Let me think about how I want to deal with this. Because that Alakazam's still a huge problem. I think I'm actually going to Rock Slide. It's either Rock Slide or Dragon Tail. Dragon Tail would KO the Alakazam here. I'm going to Dragon Tail. Yeah, just Dragon Tail. Just send out something random. So if he switches to like Zapdos, Dragon Tail, send out something random again. Hopefully it's not the Alakazam. I mean, that would work. But, let's just see. I think I can use Psychic. I really don't know for sure. But yeah, Toxic's not that great on Tauros. I wouldn't cut Facade. I would say, like, in order of the moves you want on Tauros, you want Facade the most. That's the most important move on that Pokemon. You switch in on a Toxic, you switch in on a Burn, switch in on a Para. You have to read it, but it really gives protection to your team from those moves, because your opponent can't just throw out Will-O-Wisp because you have a Tauros. They have to respect that option. So there's a Calm Mind. What do you think I'm Stealth Roxing? I better not freaking miss. Dragon Tail. Dragon Tails, Dragon Tails. It's almost time for Dragon Tails. What? Oh, are you kidding? I missed the damn Dragon Tail. I missed it. I missed. Fuck, man. I'm so mad. Every time. We be in Sword Shield, of course. Yeah. Can't believe I missed that Dragon Tail, dude. Can't believe that shit. I used Dragon Tail over Rock Slide because I had a higher chance to hit. And I didn't want to just lose. I didn't want to just Earthquake if he sends Zapdos out. Because he would switch to Zapdos team, but you turn into Vaporeon. That sucks. Didn't even get Stealth Rocks up. Like, super fail. It's alright. I think he's probably just gonna... Oh, he stayed in? What the fuck? Why? Why would you just stay in? I mean, if he fodders this thing, I can still win. I have the correct Pokemon to still win this game if he fodders it. She's Shadow Balling doing shit. Told you. No D-Queen. And I can't sub in his face or else I totally would have. Alright. We can still win, chat. Dragon Tail sucks, but, you know, we still got shots. Blue Scale Poseidon, it's been a hot minute, my guy. How's it going? I love that emote. Love Politoed. Love Politoed. Very good emote. Who made that? Who made that emote? Let's see. Is it Zapdos here? Has to be Zapdos here, right? And we're just gonna switch up to Venusaur. Venusaur is still like really, really big. Surpassed a man! 4 months! First sub of the day, guys. Put those subs all the way up for Surpassed a man. I love seeing it. I love seeing it. To great battles. I mean, I'm trying my best, guys. I'm trying my best possible way to give you guys the best content I can. Am I really gonna switch to Raichu here? I think I'm gonna use Raichu earlier when I read a Roost, and I'm gonna Encore him in a Roost, and then I'm gonna start setting up Calm Minds. That's my strat. I think he's switching right out into Vaporeon, maybe? Galopa. Oh man, is that a Rapidash? Rapidash is okay. It's now time for Rapidash, huh? I think I'm just gonna start. Does he go for a Mega Horn switch? It's a good question. Like a Mega Horn read? Now let's try it. See what we get. Let's just see what we get. I'm just gonna go for this. Let's see if he goes with the Mega Horn. Mega Horn would kind of suck. He actually outspeeds my Starmie, but he doesn't know that. Will-O-Wisp. He misses. He's probably thinking, I can't believe I missed. I gotta go for Scald, just to keep honest. He should not know that he outspeeds me. I'm modest? Oh man! Why are you trying to fight me? Oh, I feel like I'm getting metagamed a little bit. I feel like some guy... No, I feel like this person watches the content. I feel like that's what it is. Like, that's how they've been able to read me so well. Because, like, you would normally outspeed. You would normally outspeed a Rapidash. Like, a lot. By 5 base. Starmie's 115, Rapidash is 110, but I'm like the only person that uses Modest Starmie, I think, out of any person that's like played the game. Yeah, we just have to go. We have to miss his Mega Horn. Or he's gonna go for Will-O-Wisp. We have to hope he misses though. That's like the play. No, he didn't miss. Is there anything I could actually do to the out of this? He could miss Mega Horn on my Raichu. Raichu can actually still win me the game, depending on how he wants to play it. We just have to soften this thing up a bit. That's still a lot of damage. He's gonna Mega Horn. I mean, I should have Thunder Wave. That was a mistake. I mean, I still can. I still can. I mean, I'd rather not KO it at this point. At this point, I'd rather not KO it. Flare Blitz. Yeah, that ain't it, Chief. Wonder why I would Wisp instead of Mega Horn when he saw Mega Gyara. Because Mega Horn doesn't KO Mega Gyarados. Yeah, Mega Gyarados are too thick. Yeah, I would Will-O-Wisp too. Timid Starmie, Skull doesn't one-shot Rapidash, which is why he disrespected the Modest Starmie. Nah, I think it's just that like he watches the content. That's probably the real play. I want to actually get KO'd, so we're just going to spam Thunder Wave. And then I'm going to send out my Raichu and try and set up on him. That's the only way we can actually win the game. So, works for me. We need to get +2. Or I fish for sub. Let's fish for sub. Let's see if that one actually works. I have a couple ideas for how I can win this one, though. But, like, Raichu ain't no slouch, chat. Raichu ain't no slouch. He doesn't know that I have the Encore either, unless he's, like, really on top of it. We're just going to fish for sub. When I say fish for sub, we're hoping that he gets paralyzed. Or that his Flare Blitz... Now, let's see. Yes! Oh, I'll take it! Give me that. Give me that right there. Gimme. I'll take it all the way to the bank. We got a free sub, chat. Guys, put those subs up. Alright. Yeah, we still got shots. We can't Mega, but we have Raichu. Raichu outspeeds all of his Pokemon. Raichu's super effective moves against the Vaporeon. Raichu's pretty damn good against Zapdos. I know he has U-turn, but like, if we catch him at the right time, like on a switch-in or something like that, sends the Eevee out. I have to go for a Sleep Powder. Have to. Has to kind of hit. I want to see what movie's using to break, by the way, too. What movie uses to break our subs really important. Time for that momentum to shift. Yeah, we're trying. Sizzly Slide. Alright, cool. I want to see him use a move that, like, sucks. That, like, Raichu could, like, switch in an Encore. So if I catch him slacking on any Pokemon. No! 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 Okay, let me think about this then. Let me think. Yeah, I still have to go for Sleep Powder. That sucks. Alright, I have an idea. I have a plan, chat. Live! Alright, we living! Can we hit the Sleep Powder? This is good that we're burned. Watch. We're gonna sleep it, and then we're gonna send out Raichu, and he hasn't even started his sleep turns. We're gonna use 3 Calm Minds, and we're gonna one-shot all of his Pokemon, chat. That's the strat. It had a 100% chance to burn, but like, yo, we got shots right now. We definitely have them shots. He hasn't even started the sleep turns. Free turn to set up, yep. And I outspeed everything. I think we can one-shot Zapdos at like a +2 or +3. So let's go. Let's go! Call my numero uno. The correct play is to switch right now. Yep. When you turn the burn against him, yep, switching to Zapdos is the right play, I think. But we got 1 Calm Mind. He's going to U-turn, so I'm going to take this opportunity to Thunderbolt. No, do I want a Thunderbolt yet? No, I think I'm actually going to do Calm Mind again, because he's not going to KO me. We're going to Calm Mind one more time. It won't one-shot me. It will not. It will not one-shot me. And if he uses something bad, we'll just Encore him. If he doesn't U-turn, we'll just Encore him. Toxic! I'm just gonna Encore that. I have enough turns. I can go Encore, Toxic Tick, Calm Mind, Toxic Tick, one shot. I think I have enough turns to do that. I think I do. I think I do. You have to be a +4? Are you sure? Are you sure? Did you calc it? I don't know if I have to be +4. Do you think I have to be +4? If you say I have to be +4, then I should start going right now. I'm a Thunderbolt. Yes! Show me that Vaporeon! Let me speed this up! That works too. You did not come close? Alright. Oh, that sucks! Yeah, I don't think we can do it. Our only out here is to fish for crits then. So, we're gonna hit this. So we have to crit the Zapdos. That's our only out. +2 with crit. That's probably my best way to do it. Yeah, if you would have stayed with that Eevee, I would have got really set. I have one turn. So let's see it. If I would have KO'd that Eevee, though, I'd have a lot more shots. And I'm just going to go for Thunderbolt. We'll have to use his Protect. He probably has Protect, because he showed Yawn earlier, so he probably just has Protect. I would not be surprised. Nope, Thunderbolt. Cool. I think this KOs. I'm a +2! Oh, wow, he actually just ate it like a champion. Oh, we get the para. Let me get that full para. Let me get that. Yeah, that's right. Doesn't load and Raichu kind of suck? No, it has really unique typing. You need +4 to one-shot like a Pokemon you're not hitting with a super effective attack. It makes sense. Zapdos is a fucking legendary. Alright, we lost that one. Going into game 3. Eevee starting things off strong. I like it. I like Eevee start. He has Sappy Seed, the Burn move, and we don't really know his last other 2 moves. But Eevee's the best start he probably could have. Let me think about how I want to do this. Starmie's a decent switch in here. It's actually pretty good. We're going to switch Starmie in. Because he's going to go for the Burn move or the Para move. I really don't care what move he goes for. Starmie's going to be able to soak damage. Starmie's the least useful Pokemon in this matchup. Sappy Seed, that works. Probably read the Burn move. It really doesn't matter. So he's going to get some good damage off here. I think I'm actually going to... I'm thinking about going for the Para. Made the stream. Yo, love seeing it. Let me actually just think about this. Let me just go for a Psychic. I'm just fine going for a Psychic here. Scald's also kind of value, but like Psychic's a little bit more damage. He's withdrawn. Is he expecting? Is he going in? Oh, he's going into Vaporeon. I'll take it. I'll absolutely take this. Like, go take me all the way to the bank. Country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. Country roads take me home. You got a specialty drop. Damn. I'm gonna use Psychic. I'm actually gonna use Thunderbolt. I think. It'll be a lot more damage put him within range for Tauros. If you switch to Nidoking, you switch. I'll live. So, Zapdos now. Nidoking. Both times he did that. Yeah, we live though. I'm actually gonna go for the Burn one. I'm gonna go for Scald. And I don't care about losing Starmie. I really don't care about losing Starmie. It's not important. He pinned me on. He's actually won the first turn every single game. So like that almost makes me think like it just makes me know the person watches the content. That's all. I'm just gonna go for a Scald over a Psychic. If they switch to the Vaporeon though, I'll be questionable. All right, cool. I'll take it. Psychic wouldn't one shot. Yep, Psychic doesn't do it. Okay, to burn. Never lucky. Never ever lucky, chat. That really sucks. That like really sucks because now Gyarados isn't in. I should have just switched to Gyarados that turn. No, actually, I can just switch to Raichu. Let me think about this actually. Let me actually think about what the play is here. I'm just gonna switch to Raichu. Yeah, it's fine. And they're gonna expect me to. This person's gonna expect me to use Encore on the Stealth Rock, and so I'm actually just gonna read it and go for a Psychic. And worst case scenario, he stays in, and eats a Psychic. So it's a win-win. No, Encore's bad here. He's already showed it. Like, he's forcing, like, I guess I could have just Encored, lol. Joey-san, how's it going? Surprised he would just let me do that. It's very surprising. I think if he sends a Zapdos, I'll just Psychic it too. I want a special G-Drop on Zapdos. Because he's either going to use U-Turn or Toxic on it. So I think we're fine. If he sends an Alakazam, I'll just go for Thunderbolts. Now he doesn't have a ground type anymore. So there's the Alakazam. I'll just go for Thunderbolt. Actually, he's going to use Encore. He's going to just use Encore. Sucks for taking this rocks damage, but it's fine. Alright. Are we actually going to outplay the shit out of him? It's hard to tell. I might be able to do something really cool. Because I don't want to Mega unless I absolutely have to. Shadow Ball. Wow. He wasn't going to Encore me. Okay, I have to Mega then. And he's going to switch Zapdos in. That's fine. Oh yeah, TM's going to be reusable for sure. For sure. So drawn out. Sam should be Zapdos. If we get a crit here, that'd be really, really nice. I've switched to Rhydon like 3 times. I'm thinking if I want to at all. Let me think about it. Like, I could switch to the Rhydon, but if he goes for a U-turn, which he should be doing, he goes into Vaporeon and I'm in like a bad spot. And if I go to switch to Venusaur, he U-turns, he goes right out into, what is it? He goes into Vaporeon. If I go to Rhydon, if he goes to Alakazam, I go to Venusaur. So it's really bad. Let's see if he just goes for the Thunderbolt. He's obviously staying in. He's probably using U-turn this turn. Let's see it! Roost. Wow. I'm sure Encore failed when used after I switched before. Are you sure the Pokemon using it doesn't have to be in when the Encore move was used? What? I don't. You gotta rephrase that question just a little bit. Just a little bit rephrase. Only a little bit rephrase. U-turn's totally fine. I'm sure Encore failed when I used it after I switched in. Yeah, you can switch in on a move and then Encore. I'm like an Encore master. I know everything there is to know about that move. I know I've done everything you possibly do with Encore, especially with the Lone Raichu. We got rocks up for when the Zapdos comes back out. It's good against the it's good against Rapidash as well. Puts Rapidash in the range for Tauros to KO. I'm gonna switch out to I think I'm gonna switch to. Let me actually think about this. I could switch to Venusaur, or I think I might just try and stay in and go for a Detail, because I think he might switch to Alakazam. I'll just go for Dragon Tail. If he goes for Scald, he goes for Scald. I send out what I want after this. Yeah, Encore's not really as good in singles as it is in doubles, though. He's gonna yawn. I'll take it. I'll switch next turn. Alright, cool. That's some free Stealth Rocks damage, champions. If I could use one Pokemon, Mons with Pressure or Band, what would it be? I don't really know. I have no idea, actually. No clue what I would use. It's probably going to Sappy Seed. As weird as it sounds, switching to Tauros is the right play, because it stops the burn. And if he gets the burn, I just Facade roll his whole team. Do you think a Pokemon faint from Toxic and brought Raichu out, but when I used Encore it failed? Might have been because Raichu wasn't in play. No, it doesn't work like that. You'd be able to hit him with it. Your Yawn switch out? I switched. I was fine. I would be absolutely fine going to sleep, because he can't use a move like, he couldn't use the status move if I was asleep, but it's fine. I'll take the chip damage. It's no big deal. I actually want to use Rock Slide, as weird as that sounds, because it's really good against the Zapdos. And I don't want to take the recoil right now. And if he wants to go for the like rock move or something, or sorry, if he wanted to go for like the burn, it would just help me. Look at I'll play the game chat. I don't want to take the recoil. I don't want to take the recoil from the double edge right now. I'll take the recoil next turn because I don't want to miss a rock slide. But like, yo, that's absolute massive value. No, I would have been fine leaving the Ronin in. Like, just like staying in, getting put to sleep, but like chunking his Eevee for like 1,000,000%. We take those all the way to the bank. I have no problem with that at all. Since my health is not important anymore, I can just use Double Edge. So Zapdos going down. He's losing one of his big checks to Gyarados. One at a time, he's going to send out that Alakazam. And now I've shown that I've also locked myself into Double Edge here, because if he sends the Alakazam, you know, he'd like to probably lock me into Rock Slide. He haven't actually seen all his moves. Calm Mind, Encore, Shadow Ball, Psychic. But like, he'd like to lock me into Rock Slide, probably, because Rock Slide doesn't do that much. Let's see what they have. Yeah, if you watch a bunch of my YouTube content, like, we have a lot of things showing off how to use Encore correctly. Like I said, it's a lot better in doubles, but there's a bunch of weird shit you can do. Like, there's a bunch of weird plays you can make with Encore. I would not have sent that out. We speed tie. You're really risking the whole game on a speed tie. You're literally donating me this Pokemon. If you call this wrong. Calling it wrong! We take those for free! Stealth. Oh, wait, he lived? He should not have been alive! Will-O-Wisp! I missed! Oh, man, this guy's playing weird. He's starting to play weird! Pursuit would have been cool to have in this game. It actually would have been cool. I agree. Damn, I can't believe he actually lived. I'm pretty sure I could have swore that would have KO'd. We double edge now, though. Battle's canceled. I'll take the win! I didn't win that one yet, but I'll take it. Yo, game 3. Oh, we taking it. You only won because I missed the Will-O-Wisp. I would have won. Fuck, I would have 2-0'd that guy if I hit my Dragon Tail in the second game.